Welcome everybody. I'm going to talk about how to make your Hello World program in Solidity. So the compiler in Solidity is on the website. So it's on ethereum.github.io. You can just Google it and get to this place. Now, when you come to this website, you have a ballot SOL which is there just for you to check if everything is working. Right now my focus is hello world. Okay, so I made this very simple code. Let's look at the syntax here. The first line always talks about the version that we are using. So this is like you have to always use this. So this is like the version. Then this contract is a reserved keyword. It's like a class that we call the class hello world. When we call the class or this contract reserved keyword, everything inside this bracket just behaves as a class. The first part behaves as a constructor and the other as functions. Now there are two terms that are often used, which is getter and setter, which is something that gets value and something that sets value. In this hello world example, the first function, this function works as a getter function. What it does is that whatever you want to get, whichever variable, it's going to return that variable. So we have this variable say something, we store value into that, and then when we say return say something, this function should return us the value. Now all function, if you come on down right, this is that function, speech function. So whenever you click on that, it's going to return the value, and this is what goes on in the background. And the other part is say something, which actually change the variable. So whatever is the argument that goes inside here, which is the new saying, it returns that new saying, and it also puts that into the say something. So say something now becomes new saying, which is passed through say something else. So this is like setting up the value. So let me show you how this would work. So right now if I click on speak, I see you. If I say ABC hello, and to run this function I have to click here. So when I click here, this function ran. This did not get refreshed yet, so when I click on that, it gets refreshed and I get the new value. So all function pop up as like a button here. To execute them, you have to run them. All string that goes here should be in apostrophe, because if I do something like this, you see I'm going to get an error. I get an error. So everything should go into a string. To activate that function or to use that function, you have to click that. To get the output, you have to click that. And this is the very simple hello world contract that we built. We're going to delve into more complex code, but I hope this works. Now there's something very interesting. If you want to save this, you have to click here. It says it's going to publish that as anonymous. Then you can say OK. It's going to take you to an anonymous page. Then you can use fork and save it to your website like I just did it. So that was a very quick introduction on how to use this Ethereum GitHub browser for Solidity, which is like a compiler, to run your code. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.